Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief program. Today, we have some exciting stories lined up for you. First up, we celebrate the incredible journey of Suzy Annetta, co-founder of Design Anthology, as she reflects on 10 years of showcasing Asian talent ahead of Singapore Design Week. Her commitment to highlighting Asian creativity has truly set the magazine apart in a competitive landscape. Next, we meet the inspiring Uncle Cheng, a 70-year-old fitness enthusiast who has created a vibrant street workout movement in Hong Kong. His daily 2-hour workouts and dedication to a healthy lifestyle are motivating individuals of all ages to join in the fun and embrace fitness as a way of life. Lastly, we follow Ruby Cheng Wang as she prepares to face her fears at the Ironman World Championship in Nice. After overcoming personal struggles and establishing her coaching business, she's ready to inspire others while raising funds for a charitable cause. Please stay tuned for more detailed content. South China Morning Post, Suzy Annetta, co-founder of Design Anthology, reflects on a decade of celebrating Asian design talent, emphasizing her deep connection to Hong Kong where she launched the magazine. Annetta recalls the early challenges of maintaining a print publication in a rapidly digitalizing world, yet Design Anthology carved out a unique space by focusing on Asian designers and architects, such as Wang Xu and Andre Fu. The magazine quickly established itself as a leading voice in the design community, earning accolades for its editorial design while fostering a vibrant network of creatives. After 15 years in Hong Kong, Annetta returned to Australia, where she continues to champion Asian design through initiatives like Emerge at Singapore Design Week, promoting sustainability and creativity in the design process. South China Morning Post, Cheng Han Fai, a remarkable 70-year-old fitness enthusiast from Hong Kong, has become a local icon for street workout culture, inspiring younger generations with his incredible physical feats. Cheng's fitness journey began in his childhood, and he now performs impressive exercises using basic playground equipment, attracting attention from parkgoers and media alike. His dedication to fitness has fostered a supportive community of street workout practitioners, blending ages and backgrounds. Younger athletes, like Moses Mok and Chow Ming Kit, admire Cheng's perseverance and mentorship, illustrating that it's never too late to start a fitness journey. Cheng believes in the power of exercise for longevity and happiness, stating, "I will exercise as long as I live." South China Morning Post, Ruby Cheng Wang is poised to return to the Ironman World Championship in Nice, France, with newfound confidence and purpose compared to her previous experience 5 years ago. After overcoming personal struggles, including a back injury and career setbacks, Cheng has transformed her life through triathlon and coaching. She aims to conquer the challenging bike course while raising funds for the Women in Sports Empowered charity, which supports young girls in sports. Cheng's journey reflects resilience and empowerment, as she seeks to inspire others by demonstrating that ordinary individuals can achieve extraordinary goals through determination and hard work. With a busy training schedule, she remains focused on her mission, excited to show the world what is possible. Australian Broadcasting Corporation reports that Macau, known as the gambling capital of the world, is facing a significant challenge as it seeks to diversify its economy away from an over-reliance on the gaming industry. Giselle Lay, a young local, reflects on her upbringing in a city synonymous with gambling, expressing a desire for Macau to explore new opportunities beyond its lavish casinos. The local government has initiated a diversification strategy targeting financial services, traditional Chinese medicine, high-tech industries, and events tourism, aiming to reduce its dependency on gaming revenue, which has plummeted by 95% due to the COVID-19 pandemic. However, the transition is fraught with difficulties, as the gaming sector remains deeply entrenched in the local economy, and many workers may lack the qualifications needed for emerging industries. South China Morning Post introduces George Farmer, the husband of controversial commentator Candace Owens, who has recently gained attention for his connections and background. farmer, raised in a wealthy family with his father, Lord Michael Farmer, being a prominent businessman and conservative peer, has taken a different path from his family's traditional business roots. After studying theology at Oxford, he ventured into finance before transitioning to the tech sector, becoming the CEO of the controversial social media platform Parler. Despite the platform's tumultuous history, Farmer emphasizes his commitment to his faith and the importance of grounding oneself in spiritual beliefs. His relationship with Owens has been a focal point, especially as they navigate public scrutiny and differing views within their family. South China Morning Post also highlights the blossoming relationship between Sofia Vergara and her lookalike cousin Paulina Davila, who recently reunited through their work on the Netflix series Griselda. Vergara, a celebrated actress, brought Davila to the Emmys, showcasing their familial bond and shared passion for acting. Davila, who has pursued a successful acting career across various countries, cherishes her artistic roots and has recently reconnected with Vergara after years apart. Their relationship has flourished, as they frequently spend time together, sharing experiences in the entertainment industry and supporting each other's careers. Davila's flair for fashion and her artistic endeavors in music and visual arts further enrich her profile as she steps into the limelight alongside her famous cousin. South China Morning Post reports on the intriguing life of Paul Krasinski, the brother of beloved actor John Krasinski. Standing at over 2 meters tall, Paul has had a diverse career, excelling in basketball during his time at Brown University before transitioning into the tech world as a founder and CEO of a software company. He also established The Farmhouse, a retreat aimed at helping young people discover their passions. However, his recent headlines have not been so flattering. Paul has faced multiple controversies, including a lawsuit against 8 women for defamation, which he dropped after a settlement. This legal battle shed light on his tumultuous personal relationships and the challenges he has faced in his professional endeavors. In another heartwarming narrative, South China Morning Post introduces us to Joey King and her husband Stephen Pete, who share a low-key yet loving relationship. The couple met on the set of The Act, where Pete was a director and King was a lead actress. After King's previous relationship ended, she and Pete began dating and got engaged in 2022. Their wedding celebrations were a delightful mix of casual and elegant, featuring a fun bowling party and a picturesque ceremony in Mallorca, where King wore a stunning Oscar de la Renta gown. Their bond extends to family connections, showcasing Pete's integration into King's family life, which adds a layer of warmth to their love story. The Telegraph highlights a concerning trend regarding the influence of the Chinese government on students studying in the UK. During a visit to Cambridge University, the Chinese ambassador urged Chinese students to dedicate their studies to serving the motherland, igniting fears of surveillance and control over their behavior. This visit is part of a larger pattern where the ambassador has engaged with Chinese student bodies across various universities, raising alarms about potential pressure on institutions and students to align with the Chinese Communist Party's narrative. With over 150,000 Chinese students enrolled in British universities, their contributions are significant, yet the implications of such diplomatic interactions cast a shadow on the autonomy of academic environments in the UK. South China Morning Post, the film Emmanuel, directed by Audrey Diwan, is a stylish modern reinterpretation of the classic 1974 softcore film that originally starred Sylvia Crystal. Set against the vibrant backdrop of Hong Kong, the story follows Noémie Merlant's character, a high-flying professional who navigates her life filled with luxury and erotic escapades. The film opens with a provocative scene in an airplane bathroom, setting the tone for Emmanuel's cool detachment and adventurous spirit. Unlike its predecessor, this version maintains a tasteful approach to sexuality, focusing on the character's journey of self-discovery rather than explicit content. The film's cinematography, including voyeuristic shots through blinds, enhances the narrative, while its exploration of high-class hotel culture adds depth to Emmanuel's encounters with various intriguing characters. South China Morning Post. In Hong Kong, health authorities have reported an alarming rise in infections linked to a Group B streptococcus strain associated with raw freshwater fish, resulting in one more death and 30 new cases. The Center for Health Protection revealed that the outbreak has now reached a total of 70 cases since last month, primarily affecting older adults with severe symptoms like sepsis. Investigations indicate that many patients had direct contact with raw fish, raising concerns about food safety. The government is urging the public to take precautions, such as wearing gloves when handling fish and avoiding undercooked seafood, as it continues to trace the source of the infections across various markets in the city. South China Morning Post. The Hong Kong government is considering easing its ban on seafood imports from 10 Japanese prefectures, following Beijing's decision to gradually lift its own restrictions. Officials plan to gather more information from Tokyo and mainland authorities to ensure food safety before making any changes. The ban, which was implemented due to concerns over the release of treated wastewater from the Fukushima nuclear plant, has severely impacted the city's dining industry, particularly affecting Japanese restaurants that rely on authentic seafood. Despite recent tests showing no safety violations, the government remains cautious and stresses the importance of scientific data in the decision-making process, as consumer confidence in Japanese products continues to wane amidst ongoing safety concerns. South China Morning Post reports that Hong Kong fitness chain Pure Fitness has recently laid off staff as part of its strategic business actions, amidst allegations from sacked employees regarding unpaid wages. The company, which operates 21 outlets in the city, has denied these claims, asserting that all affected employees have been compensated in full and that they are compliant with Labor Department regulations. Despite the layoffs affecting over 40 employees, including fitness coaches and nutritionists, Pure Fitness is investing in artificial intelligence and automation to enhance productivity. However, the company is also facing legal issues, including lawsuits for unpaid rent at some locations, highlighting the challenges the fitness industry is currently navigating in Hong Kong. The Toronto Star shares that Japan and China have reached a significant agreement concerning the discharge of treated radioactive water from the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, which has strained Japan's seafood exports to China. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida announced a mutual understanding that could lead to China easing its seafood import ban, which was implemented in response to Japan's water discharge that began on August 24, 2023. Kishida emphasized the safety of the discharged water, which has been monitored by the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA. The deal is seen as a potential breakthrough, but details regarding the timeline for lifting the ban remain unclear. Japan hopes this agreement will influence other regions, including Hong Kong and Macau, to reconsider their own bans on Japanese seafood. The Independent critiques Nigel Farage's claim to represent the silent majority on immigration issues, arguing that recent polling data contradicts his narrative. An Ipsos survey indicates that more voters support the resettlement of individuals from conflict-affected regions than oppose it, and the public is divided on immigration's overall impact. Farage's Reform UK party appears out of touch with broader public sentiment, as many Britons do not share his hardline views on immigration. The article warns that if the Conservative Party aligns itself too closely with Farage's rhetoric, it risks alienating a significant portion of the electorate. Instead, the findings suggest that a more nuanced approach to immigration, recognizing the value of various immigrant categories, could be more politically advantageous for the Tories. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. we encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
News breaks, buzz the ground, stories spin, walls come down, voices merge in the sound, faces mix in the crowd, broadcasters paint the scene, world events on our screen, every link a different theme, words collide in the stream, 6 degrees connect the dots, background stories more than knots. The voices rise aloft, truth unveils in every spot, cultures clash across the globe, spin the threads in a strobe, every story wears a robe, truth and lies in their code, journalists dig real deep, secrets out, they don't sleep, every angle they will keep. In the news we take a leap, new perspectives day by day.